Hey everybody, it's Chris over at Dixieland Farm, and I didn't choose Mickey Life. Mickey Life chose me. And we got Marissa in the background there. And so what happens is once you get one project going, others start falling into place. I haven't done this project in years because I didn't want to. And also, you know, just over the years, we've had like all surgeries. I think the last 6 or 7 years, we had a surgery every year. So doing this project just fell by the wayside. And what I'm talking about is our island. So Marissa hates this island, and rightfully so. What they did was they used the like cabinet hardware and put it on there, and it even has a fake cabinet. And part of the problem is this stuff is melamine, I believe. Yeah. And what happens is if it gets wet, it delaminates. And probably just humidity from the south probably makes it delaminate. So you could, it just looks frayed. And here you can really see it on this piece here. So eventually I will replace the cabinet doors with a custom job that I will take care of. And also because the ground has kind of shifted here, you can actually see this. This is coming off the track, so I need to put a filler piece in there to fix this drawer. And Marissa, what are we replacing that faux cabinet
around the island?
Yeah.
I thought it would be nice to go with like a beadboard painted white around the bottom and the sides of the cabinet and the one side of the counter over there, with maybe some nice crown molding so it'll kind of look fancy. I don't like the fake cabinet doors because it looks like there should be cabinets and there's not. And again, it's peeling and chipping and then someday soon I would like to just, the only other thing we need to do that would have to be purchased and have somebody install it for us would be granite countertops, because Chris is going to redo all the door fronts and the drawer fronts like he did for our bathroom, and then we've basically refaced the kitchen. We're not going to tackle the floor because that's a project, but the island.
See what kind of happened with the floor. It's not going to show up on camera, but basically I think what happened is when they put the island in, they didn't compensate for the weight underneath, so the entire floor has bowed.
If I put a ball on the floor, it would roll down the hill over here. So,
and the only way to fix that is actually to rip up the entire floor and get underneath it, because we can't get to that part of the crawl space. And so that's just not in the cards at the moment of having somebody come in here, rip it up, jack it up, and then, you know, we can retile it, but still, it's too much of a project for now.
So the refacing, though, we can do.
Yeah, so the one challenging thing here is that I am a terrible cut. So everyone is applauding me for my skills online with the painting and all the farm work, but carpentry is the worst for me, because no matter what, I'm not a straight cut. I've gotten better, but I'm still not that great. So, well, Chris, how did you do the cabinet fronts then? I used a router, so no matter what I did, it was perfect because the router traced the old one. All right, we're gonna get at it, you know. So it's gonna be renovation realities, Dixieland style. Will we survive? Dun, 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 dun.
If you hear screaming, that's just us.
Ah! So one of the things that we discovered was we thought these things were glued in place and part of it, and we were going to staple on top of this, but we found out no, it's just a couple of screws holding it on. So that should actually make.
This is a heavy piece, and they only put 4 screws in it.
Well, it worked, right? I mean, so that should make things a little bit easier for the project, I think. But the sides of this island should be easy to do. The middle ones I don't know because of the stove, and we also have an electric issue too that we've got to deal with while we're in there. Marissa, hard at work. There you go. So we got everything off. We did have to grind down a few mystery nails that we never could actually, mystery screws that we never could actually find. And
it was terrifying.
Well, Marissa's never, I guess, seen an actual.
I've seen an angle grinder or in person. I've seen it work. Just never in a human being's house in a confined space. Generally, it's an outdoor kind of activity. Yeah. But not today.
A lot of sparks.
Yeah, a lot of sparks.
That's okay. So now it's time to remove the molding at the bottom, and then we can start the rebuilding. I also brought in conduit so we can fix up the electrical. Let's get you out of the light. There we go. It's dark. It's light. It's dark. It's dark. It's light. Why are you wearing sunglasses? Because you are inside.
Because when you cool, the sun shine on you 24 hours a day.
Comment down below if you know what movie that's from. I do. We are just about at lunchtime here, but the filler strip is in, so now this thing does not fall out. It is a little tight at the end, but we're guessing a little bit over time is going to warp that back into place. And the edges are off. Marissa's cleaned around.
It was disgusting.
And so now I'm going to do some measurements while Marissa goes out for pick up our lunch right around the corner.
Yeah.
Break, and then on to cutting. So we got the old and the new. It's almost too bad we can't keep it like this color, but sawing this, it's just not going to work because it splinters up top. We'll hide all that with crown molding, but also I don't think it'll fit the aesthetic of the room, right, Marissa? It probably should be white.
I think so. I think we paint that white, and then that leaves us the option when you do the cabinet doors to either do a white stain or to paint them white all the way. But it'll be a nice piece either way, I think.
This is my Citizen Kane shot.
I like it. Rosebud.
And while I'm at it, might as well show that we put conduit in, so now we don't have to worry about electricity at all. It's all nice and secure, like it should have been in the first place. Look how dirty the...
It's disgusting.
Yeah, we gotta clean that up. It is not painted, and we need to put L molding on the side here. But also we're going to paint this all white. So we're not keeping it natural color. Though, you know, maybe she wants to whitewash it. I don't know. But here is the final product. Well, I guess with the white molding at the end we can't. So I think it looks a lot better. We did not have enough material to finish this piece over here. They didn't have it at the lows that we're at. They only had 2 sheets, so we thought we had enough, but we didn't because we were cutting up and down. If we were cutting side to side, we would have had enough. So, unfortunately, we will have to go tomorrow to a different Lowe's to pick up the rest of the beadboard and finish up the project. So, from Dixieland Farm, here we are. I'm Bob Vila. I'm Norm McDonald.
Norm Abrams.
Norm Abrams. We survived this renovation reality. Have all our fingers and toes. I did lose a little piece of my ear. Marissa bit it off a la Mike Tyson style, but that was all because she adores me. Nothing to do with any issues. We worked great as a team this time around. So that's it. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.